Hi guys, 1.1 day 1. This is the video on identifying whether a relation is a function. So we've got a couple of key concepts here. The first one just says that if your relation is a function, for every domain value, remember this is your domain, your x values is what we normally see, and this is your range, your y values. Each x value will go to only one y value. Now, two different x values can go to the same y value, that's okay. But if, for instance, 2 went to 8 and to 6, that's no bueno. That means it's not a function. So each x value can only have one arrow associated to it, sending it to a y value. You also saw in Algebra 2 the concept of the vertical line test, which just says if you can draw a line anywhere on the graph and only intersect the graph at one point, then it's a vertical line test. So to give you a counterexample, for a circle, if I drew a line through it, I would have two places where it intersected, so circles are not functions. All right, so let's look at a couple of examples. So this is for, I can determine if a table of values represents a function. I can use a vertical line test to determine if a graph is a function. These are the two loading targets we're looking at for this. So the input value x is the area code, and the output value y is a phone number in that area code. So let's think about that. My phone number, I'm not telling you all of it, but let's just say it's 832, and it starts with 754, and we'll say that. The input value is the area code, and what comes out, output value, is the phone number. So 832754 would go in, but what if I put in 832 and I spit out my mom's phone number, which says 876 ... So both of these put in 832, and what came out of it was two different numbers. Is it okay for one input to give us two outputs? Is it okay for one x value to give us two y values? The answer is no. So this is not a function. All right. Looking at 3b, we've got a table. What we want to see in our table is that we do not have one x value going to multiple y values. So I've only got one -6 in the table, so that's good. I've only got 1, 2 in the table, so that's good. But look at our 5s. 5 goes to both 8 and 9, so that's not good, not a function. All right, 3c, we're going to have a graph here, so the best thing to do with a graph is the vertical line test. And so no matter where I draw my line here, these are really skinny slopes, but hopefully you get the idea that no matter where we draw our line, it's only going to hit that graph at one point. So this is a function. And our last example here, I'm going to ask you to think about that one. What kind of function or relation, sorry, I should say, what kind of relation is that? Hopefully by now you recognize that that's a linear relation. It's a line. And lines are functions. They never double back on themselves. So if I plug in any x value, it's only going to spit out one y value for me. So that's how we can tell whether something's a function or not. In our next video, we're going to talk about how we evaluate functions in function notation.